Welcome to everybody. Let's just jump into it. I will introduce myself in a little bit more detail. So, my name is Dr. Jess Reynolds. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine. I'm also a massage therapist, and I also am a certified hypnotherapist. So, kind of a odd conglomeration of modalities, but I've been practicing now for about 13 years or so, and I've been teaching in Alberta at a couple different colleges for close to 10 now. Largely, I was teaching massage therapists for the bulk of my teaching career, but I also spent quite a bit of time, particularly in the latter 3 to 4 years, working with and teaching acupuncturists. So a good part of my professional life within the wellness industry has been spent teaching and educating practitioners. So what I found is that is truly a passion of mine. I enjoy sharing the knowledge I have. I really love the interactions in a classroom in an educational setting. So I'm looking forward to spending this evening with you. And again, it's very, very nice to be here, and I'm glad that you could all make it. So let's talk soap notes. Well, first off, we'll go through the topics that we're going to be discussing this evening. We're going to start with talking about intake forms. And as we go through this, some of this, in fact, I'm sure a lot of it is going to be review. But what I'm hoping is, as I go through these topics, there will be a few different things that maybe you had either forgot about or that you were unaware of. So even though intake forms seems like the most basic thing on earth, and we've all been doing them, I do want to make sure that we're covering all of the details. Next, then we'll talk about soap notes specifically, and we'll talk more about best practices, what to write where, how to speed things up, and again, quite a bit of review as far as what exactly is done and said within the soap notes. Then we'll talk about electronic health record systems, or EMRs, and I won't spend a huge portion of time talking about that, but I certainly will, because in my personal experience, both educationally, like as a teacher, as well as a practitioner, once I started adopting the electronic health record systems, that made my whole soap note process way easier. So we will certainly talk about that. And we'll spend a fair bit of time talking about legalities. I've had a lot of my former students and people within my own company, and I'll go back to talk about that for just a moment, which is AIM Online Education. A lot of people ask me about the legal stuff behind soap notes, because ultimately at the end of the day, they are legal documents. So we'll talk legalities, and then we'll finish off with a Q&A. Now, one more thing I would like to mention, and I'm sorry I forgot about this, is if you do want to get a hold of me, and I'll put this information up at the end as well, my website is aimonline.com. You can find us on all the socials at AIM Online Education, and I love answering questions. So if you head to aimonline.com, or you can even email me, very simply, it's just jess@aimonline.com. Ask me questions about this type of material or about anything health, wellness, massage, acupuncture related. I'm very, very happy to help.